What's up everybody, Adrian here, back with another video talking about an article having to do with Avatar 2 sequel and some new set photos. But it says James Cameron is back to work on the Avatar sequels that no one wants and no one cares about anymore. And the newest release of some on-set photos gives us a glimpse of what to expect. So I'm just gonna read this first part of the article and then show you the set photos, if you even care. But James Cameron is back to work on Avatar sequels, and some on-set photos give us a glimpse of what to expect under the new ownership of Disney following their acquisition of Fox. The Avatar franchise is now set in stone, so it's gonna happen whether anybody wants to or not. With a reported budget of $1 billion over 4 movies. So, not only are we going to get sequel to the 2009, is that when it came out? But we're going to get 4, not 3, 4 more. So 5 altogether. Avatar could be a key part of Disney's cinematic future, a new blockbuster with international appeal to join alongside the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Star Wars. Yeah, because you know Star Wars, when they remade those movies, they were just so great. Better than the originals. So if that's what's going to happen with Avatar, I definitely can't wait. Avatar 2 currently has a release date of December 17, 2021. Great, so we have to wait another full year. With the following 3 sequels to be released on December 2022, 2023, and December 19th, 2025, and December 17th, 2027, which I think will all be dead by then from COVID-19, right? But anyway, so that's what the article says. You can keep on reading if you want, and it's not that big of a deal. So let's take a look at some of the set photos. Here's a photo of James Cameron directing something with blue screen. Now, the big thing about this movie that he keeps talking about and everybody's trying to push is that there's these new underwater scenes that are just gonna be so mind-blowing, so technologically revolutionary that they had to use literal like Skynet technology, Terminator future technology to even pull off these scenes. So just that alone is worth the price of admission. And I'm sure it's still going to be in 3D, maybe 4D, maybe virtual reality. I don't know. But here's the set photo of, I think, Zoe Saldana riding some machine underwater, which is supposed to be like that dragon underwater. And finally, James Cameron built his own machine, and he had to wait for the technology to catch up with him to film underwater, because it was very hard, like the pixels for the water and the bubbles, whatever, I don't know. Here's another set photo of the cast, Zoe Saldana and I forget this guy's name, Sam Worthington. Is he even still relevant after the first movie? Like, I don't remember him being in any other movies since then, or any big known blockbusters. I think he was in some Mel Gibson movie, Hacksaw Ridge, but like as a supporting character somewhere in the background. Is he even still relevant to carry a movie? Whatever. So they're supposed to be in a pool, and instead of water, there's like these floating balls, and it's supposed to like simulate water and waves and how water moves, and the new camera technology is supposed to capture each individual ball to be like a bubble or like a water ripple or wave. Just like on their face you can see the dots that the motion capture camera catches. So that's the whole set photo. You got this one and you got this one underwater. That's all they got so far. So in conclusion, just let me know what you think of this article. Do you even care about Avatar anymore? Is it still relevant? Is the technology going to bring it back and make it the next big thing again? Like, a lot of people, when the movie first came out, they were like amazed by the special effects and the 3D. I liked it, but people didn't like the story because they said it was a ripoff of Dances with Wolves with Smurfs or just blue people. And I get why James Cameron did that instead of trying to come up with like an original story, which he's very capable of doing, unless he like completely ran out of ideas. But I think why he just made a similar film to Dances with Wolves was because he had to establish the technology to the people. He had to get the people to like the technology first, and the only way to do that was to have a story that is relatable, that they've seen before. And if he made the story too complicated, too original, too convoluted, then people would have to like focus too much on the story and the characters, and then they wouldn't pay attention too much to the special effects. I don't know if he could have done a good balance of both, of having an original story and the new technology, but I think he figured that the technology was just so revolutionary. Like 3D isn't, but his 3D, he figured out a way how to make the movie made for 3D. Like, you know, like some movies you watch and you could tell you could just watch the movie not be 3D, where they just insert certain scenes of people like coming at the screen or throwing shit at the screen just for the 3D gimmick. But Avatar, you immersed yourself with the 3D in that world, like in that forest. You were like riding the flying dragon. You were on the dragon, and you figured out the best use for the 3D to make you forget that it was 3D and that you were actually inside the world. Like when you first saw the forest, like, and you had the glasses on, you forgot you had them on, and you're like moving through the forest, and you were worried about like, you know, ferns hitting you in the face, and like he pulled it off perfectly. But too much time has passed. Yes, I know the technology has gotten better and the 3D will look even better, but too much time has passed for people to care. He would have to come up with an original story, not Dances with Blue People. Now James Cameron has sold out completely. He stopped caring about any other movie, any other story except this. He's gonna go to his grave making 1 million Avatar movies. So he sold out and he went far left SJW movie making. Same with, you know, Terminator Dark Fate. You just give him some money, he'll say anything you want him to say, whether the movie's good or bad. He was the original SJW before it became fashionable to be an SJW in movies. So I can only imagine if the first movie was based on Dances with Wolves, which was obviously like an SJW movie about, you know, Native Americans and how the white man stole their land. And I can only imagine now the new and improved SJW, James Cameron, the type of story he's going to make now. I don't even want to think about it, but so just let me know in the comments if you're excited for more Avatar movies, if you care, do you want to see more, or just let me know.